Well, all right. Here's a trio. There's big boy Bibles right here, but one thing I'm showing off is those big letters. You cannot know how many sets of letters I have bought thinking they were what I wanted, and I have bought and sold a whole bunch because that didn't work out. But that is a big boy letters right there. And I need to get another set. The listing said these were 24s, but I believe they're 34s. But anyways, I'll have to measure them and see. But it takes a big Bible. Now, they're suitable for putting Holy Bible on the front. I get that request a lot. And this smaller font just looks funny up there. I did a little comparison. And that's the new font. And of course, by comparison, it's just Mammoth. And of course, that's the initials. And but this, for instance, this right here actually has a spacer in between the two letters. And that's just so it would accommodate better on bigger Bibles. Now, if I get a Bible, I think those three letters right there, if I'm not mistaken, they require at least an inch and a quarter to do it. Those three initials, closer to an inch and a half, but it can do a little smaller Bible than that. And the Holy Bible can be put on the spine of a Bible, but it is those big boys. And I get a lot of them, 2 inches. It takes just almost 2 inches to do that. And this one, you can see the comparison there. This one would make it, but this one didn't request Holy Bible stamping. But so for the bigger Bibles, I think it'll do better justice for that. And it can also stamp Holy Bible like that on the front of it. I don't think I'd like to put it straight across without showing you why it's complicated, but it just won't work. But double-wise it will. But that's an answered answered prayer right there. I have purchased. One time I spent like $500 on a set of 4 stamps, and I wound up using one of them and selling the other 3. And now that I have these, I'll probably sell that other one. And I've bought other ones and it doesn't work, but that's part of it. I'll have to do a video on my stamper. I use a Kingsley 50, and they work great, but it is quite the mystery as far as finding the letters. That's another video someday. This is a customer repeated several times, and 3 almost identical Bibles. You'd think that I could have just cut these out cookie cutter style, but believe it or not, 2 of them were exactly the same, and one of them had 1/8 of an inch difference. But these always come with these tabs. It's a brand new Bible. This is some of that sheep on the inside, that brown calf, double stitched in black, and 3 ribbons, 3 3/8 ribbons. I think I may have drifted off camera there. I was busy looking at the Bible. And this is another one, identical to that one. But it has that on the website. It's called a natural to saddle tan color goat skin, and it has a lot more character to it. I think I'm using that word right. Character in the hide is, if you were looking for a perfect piece of pre-manufactured leather by man, it comes out absolutely consistent, and characters, marks in the leather, what have you want to say. This one has the, I believe it's the same size yap, and it's got that double stitched in gold, some of that brown, that's actually that copper, and I think I'm going to order some more of this, because at first I thought too shiny. And then my wife used it in her Bible, and then I've had it for a little while. And I think I kind of like it. So I think I'm going to order some more of that. It's one of the few things I don't purchase locally. And just pretty fair indeed. Now it's amazing, but this one right here is pretty much the same size. Just a slight difference in the text block. And that is just not on there all the way. And but this one has a full yap. And the other ones, if I remember right, it was half of the spine. Trusting my memory, scary. But that's just difference in the two, you know. Three emerald green ribbons. Other than that, the same Bible overall. And it has that, this is that green pulled up leather. And then has the, sheesh, if I remember right, that's black sheep. It might be brown. I have to look, tell you the truth. Sometimes they can be hard to tell. But that is just pretty fair indeed. Hey, that's a handful right there. I wouldn't have had to exercise this morning if I'd known I was making this video. Lord bless you.